Good evening, guys. Warm welcome to the program. Today, we are going to see one important topic. Is the coding difficult for supply chain professionals? Now, you may see, even if your children are studying in schools, maybe CBSE or ICSE, now the option is given whether they want to learn coding. In fact, if they move to 10th or 11th standard in both the CBSE, ICSE syllabus, there is no choice. They have to study the coding. Maybe they may use any language. It could be SQL, Python. So, if you are a supply chain professional or any other professional, nowadays coding has become a part of our life. In fact, the other part we call that as analytics. Maybe it is applicable to supply chain or finance or marketing. So you need to understand a little bit of writing the codes, not entirely, because if you go to Python, machine learning, there is a lot of support available from the language. Somebody has written how to do the forecasting, for example, by using Arima method. Only you should know how to use that algorithm. So you need to learn to some level of coding. Maybe high school level could be sufficient, but what is more important for us is application, how we are going to use the coding and the data to improve our functions. I will demonstrate with a simple thing. Maybe for everything, even if you are going for advanced Python or SQL, Excel serves as a foundation. In Excel, you can use functions like if function, for, while. A similar function are being used with a small modification in some codes, but otherwise, more or less, it becomes same. Let me demonstrate one simple working in Excel, and how, if you are able to understand this, then writing a simple code becomes very logical. Okay, nowadays all this software is also user friendly, unlike earlier days. You need to understand a lot of code. Now it is very simple. In fact, this is something like a logical English, or sometime mathematical English, something like that you can call. Let me attach one Excel document and try to explain. You can see one simple calculation given here, and we have to write a small code by using if function. Okay, if function is can be used here. Let me enlarge. Assume that there are in the purchasing, there are different prices are applicable depending on the quantity. That's what is given. If you can understand, for 500 units the price is $3. Anything between 500 to 1200 is $2.7. Up to 2000 unit it is $2.3, and about 2000 units it is $2. Now, if I enter any quantity, I need the output. What will be the total purchase cost? Which means this code should go and find out which bracket it is going to fall, and accordingly select the price, and then multiply the required quantity. Okay, assume that I need 900 units, then it should go and check where is the cutoff. Here, the cutoff is 1200, and accordingly, the price is $2.7. So it should select the price of $2.7 and then multiply by 900 units, which can give this value $2,430. Okay, maybe if you are familiar with naming the range and cell, that would be fine, because here using the name of the cells or range is always fine when you are using the formulas. Accordingly, I have given the name. For example, cut 1 means it is representing the first cut of level. Cut 2 means second level, like that. Accordingly, the price also, I have named the cell. Okay, it's always beneficial to name the cell and substitute that in your formula. Now to write the coding to get that proper result, I am using a if formula. What I am saying is, if a9 is equal to less than or equal to cut 1, which is nothing but 500 units, then what I am saying is a9 into the price, that is price 1. Okay, I have named it. So the first level is, it is going to check the given quantity where it is, and if it is falling under first quantity, first price, first cut, then it has to select price 1. And then you can see we are using a nested if a first condition is not satisfied, it should go to the second cutoff and take the second price. If not, it should go to the third cutoff and take the third price. So in the nested if, second if, I am saying if a is less than or equal to cut 2, which is nothing but 1200, then it should select the price 2. Okay, I have named price 2 is nothing but 2.7 into this quantity, which is the case here. And even if that is not satisfied, for example, now I am giving 1500, then it should consider cut 3 and select the price 3. That's what I have written in the if code. The third if code, it will check the third level or the boundary and select third price. And if anything is above 2500, it should take above the price 4. That's what is written here. You can see, this is very simple. If the given quantity is less than the cutoff 1, then it should select the price 1. Otherwise, it should go to the next statement. If the cutoff 2, if the quantity falls below the cutoff 2, then it should select price 2. If it the given quantity for is below cutoff 3, then it should select price 3. Otherwise, it should go to price 4. That's what is written. If you are logically understand the statement, and if you know where to put the brackets, always, in Excel, any formula like this, you have to use start with equals, and then the brackets, when you open it, should be closed. You should be clear where to put the commas. So the fundamental is, if you are able to write a clear statement for this kind of problem, okay, by using either if or for while loop, that forms one small part. If you go to any other language analytical tools like SQL or Python, you are going to use similar statement, okay, which is more logical. Possibly some modification may be there. So if you clearly see this statement, or I can call this as a coding, I am giving a conditional choice. If this is the required quantity, you go the here. If not, go to the next level. If not, go to the next level. And apart from writing this simple code, you may get the support from these advanced other tools. In the sense, there are already pre-written algorithms are available, like I was telling you about Arima. Is a forecasting model. You need not write all the codings for this program. Just you have to import that model in Python and input this value. And there are certain things which you can also suggest out of it. I don't know anything, you do work out and give the result. Now this may not be possible in Excel. Okay, these advanced algorithm, if you know this coding, maybe Python or you can directly import and use. That is the benefit. And second one, all of you may know, Excel is limited by its capability to handle the data. If you are giving more than 10,000 records, possibly depending upon the speed of your system, it may hang up. But when you go to all this coding or analytical software, it can import with the relative ease. Okay. But in any case, if you have a basic understanding of using the functions or macros in Excel, the same thing we are going to do it with additional learning. For example, if you take our supply chain analytics, we start from advanced Excel where we train candidates how to use this function, different function. Maybe there are visual basic or macros, solver, what if analysis. All this are available in Excel. If you are able to practice here, then it becomes much simpler. So to answer finally to this question, is coding is difficult? Not necessarily. It is for high school student. Only your willingness to learn is important. But for us, what is more important is application. How we are going to use this to improve at your workplace. This is where our focus. So you are always welcome to contact me or our team on any of this aspect. We have a program currently running on supply chain analytics using all these coding or languages, and we make it very easy for you to understand and apply this to your work situation so that you can improve the performance. Thanks for watching.